Hey guys, another boat update. Sorry it's been so long, but I'll give you a rundown where we are. So we've flipped her over. Both boats have been flipped over, and we're busy starting to do the rails on the inside here. So these initially were sort of all glassed up with epoxy, and these are all the supports, and now we're just filling them up with Q-Cell, which is like an epoxy filler. And then all the bottom here is there's joins and so forth that we have obviously been joining from the other side. And then the nose is also been shaped. This is all again, it's Q-Cell, so initially there's a sort of some wood underneath here, and then we've just radiused it off so that we can get a bow. You can see I'm still busy doing a bit of shaping over the top of the bow there. So yeah, lots of dust at the moment. The place is full of dust. And it's exciting. So the next thing we'll be doing is we're going to be putting some fiberglass strips down here to support these joints. There'll be a strip down there, and then just like we did on the other side, we'll be putting sheets of fiberglass over here and painting some epoxy. So she's been flipped over, and we'll be busy shaping her up and sanding her down at the moment. Carl's boat a little bit further behind. This is the very rough stages where you kind of fill it up. So he hasn't really started sanding yet, but yeah, also flipped over. So underneath, if you're wondering how we're supporting it, there's we've just got some planks that are holding up the underneath. Yeah, this little table's been helpful. It's held the boat one way, and then it's kind of been holding it the other way as well. I don't know if you can see under here with it being so dark, but there's the fiberglass rails and all of that, the inside of the boat. So yeah, we're at this side now where there's lots of patchwork, lots of this stuff is called Q-Cell. It's kind of a white powder that we mix with the epoxy, and it makes like a filler. So I'll just show you what it's like. It comes in a powder like that, and then yeah, these are the drums of epoxy what we use, and we just squeeze it out there, mix the two together in a little plastic cup. These little party cups, we use them, and then some tongue depressors, and we've just been scraping them all down. Pretty hard work, lots of filling and cutting. The back, this is the transom. Those are all being sealed up now. This is the actual plug hole for the bottom of the boat. So yeah, how much further, how much longer? This is the other side. That's the center console. We've been working on the center console. There'll be a handle here that we'll be able to hold on to when you're driving, and all this has been plugged in, the rod holders, and then there's the seat down there. So yeah, all the insides here are going to be housing batteries and so forth. Right now it's got fiberglass and all sorts of things, but this will be a battery holder that'll power the fish finder, the fish finder will be sitting up here, and the radio and all of that. So that gets stuck or bolted onto the inside of the boat. done. So that's a quick update. She's been flipped over and we're in a very messy stage where we are sanding a lot.